armed robbers made an attempt to rob the Jammu and Kashmir bank in the valley. However, their attempt remained unsuccessful. A fire broke out at Doda's J&K Bank while the robbers tried to break the locker with a gas cutter. According to the police, as the flares started to erupt, the robbers fled the bank fearing for their lives. However, they are still investigating the matter and are trying to ascertain whether the robbers were just robbers or terrorists. Meanwhile, Times Network gets you exclusive footage of that robbery attempt and where the robbers were seen with gas cutters around the bank. Pradeep Datta joining us for more on this from Jammu. Pradeep, take us through the modus operandi of these robbers and any more details we have of who these people were.
See, we have accessed this CCTV footage, and this is an important piece of evidence right now for the police. You can see in this footage, there are 3 robbers who are moving towards the bank with the gas cutters. And this incident took place in Gundana area where there's J&K Bank branch. They wanted to, in fact, break the locker of that bank. Initially, they broke, first they broke the shutter of the bank. They went inside. They tried to, then with the help of gas cutter, they tried to break the locker. While doing so, all of a sudden, the bank caught fire when they saw that fire flares erupting, and they were left with no other option but to flee from there. Right now, police is investigating, trying to find out, trying to ascertain facts, and trying to identify these 3 robbers, whether they were robbers or they are terrorists, because there had been several instances in the past in Jammu and Kashmir where terrorists tried to loot bank, reason being that they are facing financial crunch. Most of these terrorists try to loot banks, and the money which they loot is used to buy arms and ammunition. So they think that maybe it can be a terror angle, it can be there. They are right now investigating the matter. But yes, we have got the CCTV footage. As you can see in the CCTV footage, 3 people have so far been found with the gas cutters. It was yesterday morning. They moved towards the bank. There's a J&K Bank branch in Gundana area in Doda district. And first they broke the lock of the shutter. They broke the shutter. They went inside the bank. They tried to break the locker also. They tried to cut the locker locker lock also with the help of the gas cutter. And while doing so, they did not realize that the bank had caught fire, and they thought that it will be easy for them to flee rather than get involved in cutting that locker. So what they did, they fled from that area. Right now, manhunt has been launched. They are trying to nab these 3 robbers and also trying to investigate whether there is any terror angle associated with it or not. They are trying to look out for that also.
All right, Pradeep Datta, thanks very much for joining us with those details. So a daring robbery which remained unsuccessful. Thankfully, this happened in Doda in Jammu and Kashmir.